and welcome back to the Meguiar's UK YouTube channel. Welcome back to another day in the bay. Today it's my turn, so we've done Dale, we've done Tom, now it's my turn. If you don't know who I am, my name's Patrick, I'm usually the cameraman, but today I've got my trusty Dale being the cameraman, so... Oh, there he is. Today we're going to use my car for a day in the bay. We're going to explain quick and easy processes that I like to do just to keep it clean. It is a daily driver, it is a motorway mile cruncher, but I do like it to keep it clean, I do like to keep it waxed. We're going to start fresh today. We're going to strip all the wax off that it's got on it. We're going to use our wash plus to do that. We're going to go through the pre-wash stages of snow foam, ultimate or wheel cleaner and heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner. Then we're going to get it in the bay and use our 3-in-1 wax to not only remove light swells and scratches, boost the gloss and add protection. You can stop recording now. How your arm? Is it still going?
I'm stuck.
Okay. Good.
I am the human tripod.
So before we do anything, we're going to evaluate the outside of the car. When we get it into the bay, we're going to evaluate the paintwork, but while we're outside, we're going to have a look what needs attention, the dirty bits, the grime bits, what products we're going to use and how we're going to use them. So we're going to start with the wheels. We're going to start with the ultimate all wheel cleaner. Applying it to a dry wheel. As you can see, these are absolutely caked in brake dust. That is pretty grimy. So using the ultimate all wheel cleaner, which is a pH balanced wheel cleaner, it'll colour change the wheels as it starts to clean all the brake dust and road grime away. We're then going to use our brand new Supreme wheel brushes, both the medium and the large one, to get in between the spokes. Clean his wheels, let them dwell. Whilst that's dwelling, if you follow me down to the back of the car, because this is an estate car, it gets pretty grimy and a lot of dirt gets flung up the back side of the car. So using our heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner, we're going to spray this to the car. That will degrease a lot of the road grime and a lot of the dirt that's sat on the back. Once we've jet washed it all down, we're going to use our ultimate snow foam. This is a really fantastic snow foam. It is wax safe. Obviously for the purpose of today's video that doesn't matter because we're going to be stripping all the wax off that's on the car at the moment. But fantastic cleaner, fantastic degreaser for the paint before you start actually washing it with the shampoo, which is going to be my favourite shampoo, Wash Plus. I say it's my favourite shampoo. If I could use it every time I would. It's such a good shampoo. The only drawback, if you like, is it is going to remove any wax protection that you've got on the car at the moment. That's not a problem for us. We're going to be waxing it later. It's got suspended polishing agents within it that help almost effectively clay the car but give it a deeper scrub. So that's what we're going to use to wash the car afterwards. And without further ado, let's jet wash the car and get going. So with our ultimate wheel cleaner, you want to be applying it to a dry wheel. This is because it's a gel-like formula that needs a dry wheel so it can cling to it. Apply it from the bottom of the wheel to the top, so when the product's running down, it interacts with more product and doesn't cause any streaking. Another little top tip is you can apply it to the tyre. We're going to want to clean the tyres because we're going to apply some tyre dressing later on, and we want those nice and clean and bone dry before applying any sort of tyre dressing. As I mentioned earlier, the back of this car, because it is a touring and estate car, it gets caked with road grime and dirt and everything up the back of the car, and we really like to use our heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner. It's a fantastic degreaser for this sort of area of the car, the lower sills and things like that, to degrease that dirt and grime, help it lubricate off the surface. Also, another little top tip is this can be used on other surfaces of the interior, engine bay, rubber trims and things like that, so it is a multi-use product, but for the purpose of this video we want to use it to degrease, degrime all the rear end of the car that's caked in dirt and grime. So now that we've let the wheels dwell, we've jet washed those off and used the brushes to agitate the dirt and grime off the wheels. We're going to jet wash the entire car just before we use our snow foam. So, moving on to our washing stage, like I said before, we're going to be using our Wash Plus. This is a really good deep scrubbing shampoo to give the paintwork a nice deep clean. Different to our other shampoos, you apply it directly to the wash mitt. Nice ribbon of product, one panel at a time. And what we're going to be using is our 2-bucket method. If you've never heard of the 2-bucket method before, obviously you have 2 buckets. One has clean water in it. This is your rinse bucket. Once you've done a panel, you take your wash mitt into the bottom of the bucket, rub it on the grit guard that's in the bottom, bring out the mitt and back into your clean water. This way, all the dirty, contaminated grime and stuff that's been on the car is now in one bucket. Once you've wrung it out, you put it into your clean water and away you go again. So now that we've brought the car in the bay, we're going to quickly dry it off with our Supreme drying towel. The beauty of this towel is that it's big, luscious, nice and absorbent, so you can do one panel really easily at a time. And because it's so big, you can flip it to the dry side, just buff the other way, which is good towel management and gets the panel dry nice and quickly. Car's in bay, car's dry. Obviously, before we do any sort of correctional work, we're going to clay the car. We've spoken about it in all of our other videos. It's a really easy process. We use our quick detailer just to lubricate the surface. You fold out a piece of clay to about 4 centimetres, 5 centimetres, and you literally, in a crosshatch motion, do a small section at a time. And what this does is it erodes any above surface contaminants that are sitting on the paint. And what that means is stuff like tar, bird lime residue, things like that, overspray, and the clay is basically just going to erode those down. And what you should see is, if it's not been clayed, then we'll see it. If it has, then you probably won't see it as much. As you can see, so you can kind of see that the clay is slightly dirty. It's not too bad a condition, but we're going to carry on and do the rest of the car. This has been clayed, we've removed those above surface contaminants, so the paint is nice, clean. We're going to move on to our 3-in-1 wax. Now, this product I find is actually one of my favourite products to use in Meguiar's. It's so easy to use, it removes swells and scratches, glosses up the paint, and it adds a layer of protection. So 3-in-1 wax, we are actually going to apply it with our machine today, just because it's nice and easy, and the beauty of this wax is that you can work it for slightly longer. So we're going to be doing 2 passes of the product on the machine, and so let's see the results. So we're going to be using the 3-in-1 with the foam polishing pad. The reason why we're going to use it with this and the machine is because I want to slightly work the surface at the same time as use its gloss abilities, gloss enhancing abilities, and use it as protection. Using the pad means we can work it for slightly longer, and also it's quicker. So, don't need a lot. We're going to do across the product like that. Usual rules when using machine: cable over the shoulder so it doesn't scratch on the paint. Give ourselves kind of, luckily the bonnet split up into 3 with all its curvatures and lines, so we're going to do this one section first, then the middle, and then the other side. What we want to do is stamp up where we want to work. On the slowest speed on the machine, spread the product. So we're going to work it like a polish. If you look on the machine, we've got waxing polishing 3/8 to 4/8. We're going to put it on 4/8, which is the higher setting of polishing, and just do a little bit quicker than 1 inch per second. So, nice and simple. Then all we want to do is I'm actually going to use one of our... No, I'm not. It's not there. Oh no. So, I'm going to take it off with our Supreme finishing towel, just because it is a wax and I want it to be nice and soft in the paintwork. Like all of our products, 3-in-1 is a very slick product. It's a synthetic wax, so it cures nicely, nice and quickly, and it's really easy to take off. Kind of taking the head of the product off, flip to a new side and buff the other way. You know they're going to hear you saying, "Who taught you that?" Donezo, nice. Paintwork looks nice and glossy, nice and shiny, and it's wax protected. I'm just going to do the rest of the car. Another little reason why I love using cleaner wax. Cleaner wax? Well, I'm about to talk about cleaner wax.
Who loves cleaner wax?
Dale?
Dale loves
Cleaner wax. I was actually going to say another reason why I love using 3-in-1 wax is because, like our cleaner wax, it contains paint cleaners that help brighten light colours. So like a white, cleaner wax and 3-in-1 wax will really help lift the colour and make it look brighter, which actually, if you look at the bonnet now in comparison to something like the wing, you'll be able to see. What's with the whole angle, can I ask? Hey, I'm not the filmer today. What's the director you always like to call yourself?
You could do the Michael Bay stuff.
Oh yeah, Michael Bay, that's it. Okay, good. So, final product we're going to use today is a hybrid ceramic detailer. Not only is this going to boost gloss, add protection, but after you've used a wax like the 3-in-1, you can mist the panel. And what this is going to do is settle on any wax that's left over on the surface. Spread the product like this, flip to a new side and buff the opposite way. So basically what this is doing is adding a layer of hybrid ceramic protection. It's got SiO2 technology, it's mega glossy, mega water beady, and really, really easy to use. So thanks for watching this episode of Day in the Bay. So to start things off, we pre-washed the car with our Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner, Heavy Duty Multi-Purpose Cleaner and Ultimate Snow Foam. We then moved on to our Wash Plus to give the car a deep scrub. We brought the car in the bay, dried it all off, clayed the car because it is a motorway mile cruncher as I said before, so we've decontaminated the paintwork, used our 3-in-1 wax to brighten the colour, remove any light swirls and scratches, boost the gloss and add protection. Then we finished the whole thing off with a hybrid ceramic detailer which gave it even more gloss, even more protection and a fantastic flawless finish. So thanks for watching, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the Meguiar's UK YouTube channel, tap the notification bell to be notified when the next video is released, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.